So hi everyone, in this video we will going to learn about how to create a Django app to run OS commands and get the output from them. So you can see on the screen that when we get onto this website, right? So here you can say uh, we want to get an output of host name ctl command. Okay, so you just mention or type the command here, okay, in the text area. I just submit it, so it will process in background on the Linux virtual machine, right? And after some time, when the request is complete, it will give us something like this. Okay, so this is how this is how we can get the output, you can see, right? So one more command we can try, right? So for example, ps-ef grep pmon, right? Grep v grep, right? Now let's see that what will be the output of this command, right? So you can see that oracle is running in the background. So in this way, guys, we can get the output. Okay, now one more thing, that who am I, right? So what using what which user we are executing this command, so it will show us using the who am I. Okay, so you can see we are here as a root user. One more, date hyphen d percentage y percentage m, or we can say small v and percentage y, right? Okay, you can see here, right? So this is the output of date command. Again we will see now percentage y percentage b percentage, okay, day, right? And here y. Now let's see what will be the output. Okay, you can see 2nd May 2024, right? Again we can execute some more commands. Okay, du hyphen s u02. Okay, so this is taking much longer, right, as compared to other commands. Okay, you can see, so u02 is around 21 GB, right? So guys, this way we can execute the commands, okay, using the Django app. So how we can do it, let me show you, right? First of all, we need to stop this server, okay, then close this. So inside the desktop we will create OS stock, okay. a new folder, create a new folder, go inside it. Okay, just press shift F10, so it will open a menu bar. Okay, and you can select this open with code. Okay, so this will open the VS code inside this folder. Okay, and now you can see here we are. So close this welcome window, and now just press Ctrl Shift upper tick. Okay, so this will open a new terminal. Okay, so the first command we need to mention here inside this folder, so Django admin. Okay, so using Django admin we will first create a project with the name OS stock, right? So our project folder name will be OS stock. Okay, just press enter, and you can see a new folder OS stock has been created. Now we will go inside this OS stock. Okay, so after doing this, what we will do, so after creating the project, we will use python manage.py, then start app. So we will give the app name as talk. Okay, so our app name will be talk, simple, right? So this is our app name, and this is the subfolder and subfiles. Okay, so this is our app. So after doing this, what we need to do, we need to go inside this settings.py. Okay, remove these unnecessary files. Okay, just go inside here and import the, go inside this and mention here app. Okay, so our app name is talk, right? Save it. So after doing this, come in the directories. Here we will mention base dir hyphen templates. Okay, just this, right? So this is done. And if you want to add medias and anything like that, so you need to mention the media URL, media, as well as media root path. Okay, for the directory. Now after doing this, just create new folder templates. Okay, with the name as templates, and then after that create a new folder media. Okay, so we are just creating it as it is. If you need it, you can use it. Okay, so what we have changed, just added the app name, right? App name added. Here we have added our template directory, and at the end we have append this. Okay, so this is done. Now what we will do, CLS. So guys, one more thing, we need to install Paramiko package. Okay, so this package will be, I have already installed it, so this package will be useful to execute commands remotely. Okay, on the Linux server using the Django. So for that I have installed it. Okay, so it's already here in the Windows machine, so you can install it. Okay, so after doing this is done. We are done with the settings.py. Now come inside urls.py. Okay, here just mention include as well as path. Okay, here include, here mention the app name. Okay, so our app name is talk.urls. Okay, so this is done. So we are done with the project. Okay, now come inside the app. Okay, so here we will need to add template folder, and inside again add a talk folder. Okay, so this template talk directory path will be will hold Okay, minimize this. This will hold our HTML templates. Okay, so after doing, we don't need models.py. Okay, so that's why I'm deleting this. Okay, we don't need, right? So after doing this, we need to create one more file, urls.py. Okay, for holding the urls, right? So this is done. Okay, so come inside the urls.path, url patterns, right? Path, here views dot, we will create a view name as stock. Okay, so from Django url import path, right? And from import, from the current directories, import views only, right? We don't have stock view right now, so we will create it. So for creating it, what we will do, we will come inside the views.py file. Okay, so here guys, we will use functional base view. Okay, so we will give the name of our view as stock. Okay, and just simply a normal function with the request argument. Okay, so first of all, we need to check that if the request is post. Okay, then execute request dot method equal to post. If this is true, then okay, create variable for holding input text. Okay, command underscore entered. Okay, so this is our variable and this will hold. Okay, command input from the input tag. Okay, so first of all, I will show you that how it will work. So come inside the talk.html. Okay, so here we will type command.html. we will create this. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, we will create a base template, base.html, right? So this is our base template. Okay, so here we will create a block name as title, end block. This will hold the title name, right? And after doing that, what we will do here, just add CSS style block as well. Okay, and block, get this as well. So inside it we can mention our style tag. Okay, and this is for title. And now come inside the body. Okay, so here we will create another block, which is block content, right? Just doing that and end this block. So this will be our base template. Okay, so this is our parent template and we will use inheritance of this base template inside the command.html. Okay, so what we will do, we will extend this base.html template, right? Here, so first what is needed, block css style, right? So just mention this end block, right? Then here block title, the name of the title is OS command page. Okay, block done. Title is given. Now next is body, right? So create a body here. So this is the Django template engine, right, we are using right now. Okay, so inside this command.html we will create a form, right? Form, here mention output, method as post. Okay, so manually we will do all this stuff, right? Just mention the CS RF token. Okay, so this is encryption token we will use. Now finally label. Okay, so inside this what we will do, enter OS command. Okay, insert OS command and then break the line. Now here we will import text. Okay, name as so here guys what we will do right now. Okay, let's end this. Yeah, this is the main and important attribute, right? So this name will belongs to this. Okay, so this name will belong to this, so just copy this and paste it inside this same, right? So this is done. Again do one thing, break. Now finally we will add the submit button, mention submit. Okay, so this is our command.html page, right? So we are done with this. And for the output, okay, so for output also we will create one more page. Just come here. Okay, paste it for now. So where it is. Okay, output page, right? Output page, just mention it. Okay, so till now we have created this page command.html. so this is the normal form. Okay, so this is normal form and here view. So you knew that whatever you type inside the input tag, it will be stored inside this command underscore enter. Okay, so after doing this, now come next to the setup SSH client. Okay, so for that mention this one more thing, just import Paramiko. Okay, just import Paramiko. SSH client is equal to Paramiko dot SSH client, right? Now next SSH client dot set missing host key. So if the public key if the private key is missing, what it should do, it should auto add the policy. Okay, auto add policy. Okay, so if no key is found, private key, so just add the host on the remote machine, right? So for now connecting to the remote server, what we will do, SSH client, okay, dot connect function. Okay, just open this. Okay, you can see, right, this much. Then here mention the host name. So my host name is PM, virtual machine host name. Now next username will be root, and then password will be K, right? So this much is enough. Okay, this much is enough for connection remotely. Now on the next line what we will do, we will execute commands remotely. Okay, so For that, first standard in, standard out, standard error is equal to SSH client dot execute command, right? And here mention this command entered, okay, command entered variable, okay. So as we know that when we type any command in the form, in the command.html form, right, and after submitting it, this variable will hold the value, okay, this variable will hold the command, and this command variable we are mentioning here. So when the remote execution started, it will input our type the command, okay, and send it to the server, and it will give the output, okay. So now for getting the output, what we will do, so for that we will create a list, empty list, okay, and empty list as output, then using the for line in the standard output, okay. Output dot append then line dot strip, okay, dot split. So if it is a new line, then it will split it, okay. So if the line strip is a new line, then it will split it and append it inside the output, okay, in case if it is a new line, okay, otherwise it will be on the same line. Then after doing this, we will close the connection. So for closing the connection, use the SSH client and close it, right? So it has been closed, save it, and the next line final, we will render output variable in the say output.html page, right? So for that, just mention render a request, right? Here you can see doc, okay, app name slash output.html, okay, output.html, and inside the dictionary we will mention output value, okay, as a dictionary key, and here just mention the output variable, right? So this has been done. In case it is false, in case it is not a post method, do the thing, okay, in case it is not a post method, then again re-render what, the form, right? So it is inside HTML. So if it is not a post method, so basically we are using just two methods, like posting and getting, okay. So in case if you have put, patch, delete method, then you can if you are using CRUD operation, okay, in that case you can use elif statement inside this, right? So our view is ready, right? Our view is ready. So if the poster, if it's a poster request, then do this, otherwise if it's a get request, do this, okay. Very render the form. And now guys, you will think about that why we mentioned this, right? So we will create a new page, new HTML page, right? So we already created a HTML page here, right? So above HTML, just add one more thing. Okay, our CSS style is already there, right? So here mention style tag, right? And come inside the content tag. So inside this, what we will do, we will use for loop. Okay, so first loop is for the rows. It will provide us in output underscore value. Okay, and here just end the for loop. So from where we have taken this output underscore value, from this view. Okay, so we have mentioned the key as output value. Okay, so because of that we will mention output dot value. So now mention table. Okay, here mention border as one, right? So inside table also, what we will do, so inside table we will create one more for loop for looping the columns in the row. Okay, so you can keep observe keenly, right? So we are looping here row. Okay, elements from the row, not from the column. And here also end the loop. So inside this, what we will do, we will mention td, our column data. Okay, so just mention here call. Okay, so this call will be called multiple times here as long as the output is provided. Okay, so the first for loop will loop the rows, the second for loop will loop the columns. Okay, so this way it will provide the what I say output. So inside style, first of all we will style this table. So table, okay, border collapse, width 100%, right? So this is done for the table. Now for the cell, we want width equivalent, okay, for each one. So for that we have given only so each and every column will be of same width, right? So for that we are mentioning the same width for all cells. So this is done for the output. Okay, so command.html is done, output is done. Okay, views.py is done. Okay, now coming to the urls path. Okay, so here, okay, so when this will be called, it will simply render the form. Okay, so it will simply render this command.html, right? Simply render this command.html. Okay, why? Because in view we have mentioned that if it is get method, if it's a get method, okay, if it's a get request, so then render this command.html. Okay, so this form will simply render if it's a get method. And where is the urls.py? So here in this first it will be called the form. Okay, now for next what we will do, output. Okay, output, and in case it is a post method, then it will render this output.html. Okay, so where it is, so this will render the output.html, and you can see inside the command.html when the form is submitted, okay, it should be go on this url. So this url we are mapping with this one, right? So this url we are mapping with this one. Okay, so you can see this is output. Inside urls.py also we have mentioned this output. Okay, and inside views, So if this is a post method, so after this post method has been completed succeeded, so then we will render this output.html. Okay, we will render this output.html, and along with this we are providing a key and value. We are providing a dictionary. Okay, so this will be provided inside this output.html. So for that you can see we have mentioned here output value. Okay, so you are understanding, right? So this way all this mapping will be performed. Okay, so this is done. I think we are good with this. Now we can simply do one thing: migrate. So first of all we will migrate and create our project first. Okay, so migration is completed. Now we will run our server, right? So okay, so this is done. Now we will copy just this, copy this. You can see here our virtual machine is running. Okay, so come inside here, paste this, enter. So here you are getting this, right? So let's see, let's run some command here, right? Date command. Okay, submit this, and we are getting this, right? Okay, now df-h. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so after df-h we are getting this. Okay, you can see file, everything is there, right? Again date plus percentage day, then capital V for complete month, capital Y, right? You can see this is the output. Okay, so we are getting this output from the virtual machine, right, using the Django app. Okay, okay, let's see. So you can see we are getting this, right? So this way guys we can execute the commands ls. Okay, ls, simple ls. Let's see that how many files are out there, right? So these are the files, right? Okay, let's see that. Okay, cat paste it. Okay, let's see what will be the output for this. Okay, so you can see we are getting this one as well. Okay, so we are currently viewing the file content of the say division or how, what file, I don't know. So this is how we can run the commands. Okay, we can also view the files. Okay, so guys, this way we can I think so. Let's see, hostname ctl. So this way guys we can execute the OS commands using the Django app on remotely. Okay, remote servers. So you can see, right? So guys, this will be helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.